Hello, everyone. My name is Tawanda Dofat with Majestic Millionaires Travel Agency, and I just returned from the Icon of the Seas, the largest ship in the world for right now, because they're working on another ship right now. I don't know how much bigger they can make these ships. I'm looking forward to one day seeing a flying vessel. They have flying airplanes, but I'm looking for a flying vessel because I don't know how they can top this ship, right? The Icon of the Sea has only been sailing for about 9 months. This is their first voyage for a New Year's celebration. So I was on there and it was a fantastic sailing. First of all, before you book this trip, watch this video. Let me take my glasses off. So I made a couple of notes and I don't want to forget anything. So if I go off the cuff, I might forget something. So I kind of wrote down all the highlights that you guys will definitely need to know. First and foremost, we left out of Miami and it was a 7-day sailing. The ship holds up to 7,600 people. Yes. So if you don't like large crowds, this may not be the ship for you. But with 7,600 people, it didn't even seem like the ship was crowded whatsoever because of the size of the ship, right? They had one of my favorite things about the ship was the hideaway, the adult area. And we're going to talk about that first because I could have just went on the ship and the cruise just for the hideaway. In the back of the ship, it's hard to find. I guess that's why they call it the hideaway. It is for adults only. On the back of the ship, they have an adult only restaurant where you can get all your drinks. They have servers, and then they have two big jacuzzis. They have an infinity swimming pool. And in the swimming pool, they have the day beds. They have beds going around the pool. In the restaurant, like bar area that they have down there, they have chairs that you can lay out in. It's just like I don't even know if I'm going to be able to describe it the right way for you to understand that you have to go on this ship. And you don't even have to leave off of the ship. Even when they go into the ports, that's how great it is, right? When you're in the back in the hideaway, they have an area that has all the chairs as if you're sitting on a yacht all day, just soaking up the sun, relaxing. Servers are bringing you drinks, asking you, do you want anything? You can read your books. You don't see any children. You can listen to your headphones, or you can listen to, sometimes they have a DJ over on the side where the drink in the bar area is. They have a bathroom down there. And what's tricky about it is you have to pass this children's area and you'll see all the water slides. But if you keep going, because I got a little turned around a little bit, because I couldn't see it, I was like, well, I don't know where they would have an adult area where all these kids are. But once you pass that area, you're going to find it. Do not, just do not spend all your time other places without going to the hideaway. I'm just going to leave it like that. It was my favorite part of the ship. Now, let's talk about the food first. They have a Park Avenue where they have a seafood restaurant. They have the Park Cafe. They have Chops. There's several restaurants. It's on deck 8. They have jazz music playing out there. They have a saxophonist sometimes. And it's just a nice place to sit out. It feels like you're in Miami, right on Ocean Avenue. Like, I don't know if you've ever been to South Beach. When you're out on South Beach, you're sitting out at the restaurants. On the 8th floor in Park Avenue, that's exactly how you feel. And you have your pick of all the restaurants. Some of them are paid restaurants, and some of them are absolutely free. The Park Cafe is free. They have soup. They have salad. They have sandwiches. They have fruit. They have juice. They have coffee. What else did they have in there? And desserts. Don't forget to go to Park Cafe on the 8th floor. And they are open every day until 5:30 p.m. Now, they do have The Windjammer, that is open, that's free, that's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Guys, the Windjammer was so good. A lot of people say they don't like the food on cruises. The food on the Windjammer on the Icon of the Sea was phenomenal. They had oxtails, they had beef, they had ham, and everything was tender. The oxtails was falling off the bones, the beef was falling off the bone. They had every type of bread, every type of dessert. They have an amazing omelet station in the back of the Windjammer. It's hard to see, but let me tell you about the omelet station. What they've done, I know you've been on a cruise before, some of you that haven't. Before, you used to be able to go to the omelet station, you have to sit there and wait, and it's like goo gobs of people waiting. So you just end up going to the buffet bar and get some eggs from there because you don't want to wait. But on the Icon of the Sea, what you do, you go back to the area, the omelet station, you order your omelet, and they give you a buzzer. So you don't have to sit there amongst people anymore and wait and wait and wait. You can go and get your table, you could go and get your other food, and you can go to your table and sit and wait for your omelet. Once your omelet is ready, the buzzer goes off, just like you're in a regular restaurant. You go back up, the buzzer has your number on the back that matches the number that you placed your order with, so they know exactly what order to give you. I was like, you know what? What else are they going to think about? I thought that just was so exceptional. And like I said, the food was so good in the Windjammer. Every night we had our dinner table at 8 o'clock. But only 2 nights we went to dinner because the buffet was so good. And that's unheard of. The buffet was so good, we ended up spending most of our time at night for dinner at the buffet. They also have a Pearl Cafe. The Pearl Cafe is right at the big Pearl on the ship. Now, the Pearl Cafe is 24 hours. And you go to the Pearl anytime, night, day, it doesn't matter. All the sandwiches are wrapped. You can grab the sandwiches. They have desserts. The desserts you have to ask for because they are in a little cabinet. But in the open cabinets, they have sandwiches, desserts. They have a coffee station there as well. They have so many seats. And then some of the seats you can face the ocean. And like I said, guys, you can get up in the middle of the night, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning if you're hungry, and go right to the Pearl. You also can order room service. Room service is absolutely free on the ship. Now, like I said, I'm going to be looking at my notes because I do not want to forget anything. And I want you to get on the ship with a little bit of experience and knowledge so you don't have to spend a whole day learning the ship. I'm going to teach it to you right now. And after this video, if you would like to book, please reach out to me because I would like to have a conversation with you to really give you some personal insight about why you should or should not go on the Icon. Some personal information. Alrighty. Now they have the water slides. Like I said, there are 3 of them. One of them you go drop down and you go through the slide, and then the other ones you sit on a like a little raft, and then you just slide down them. If you like water slides, this is your ship, right? They have miniature golf. God, for the men, let's talk about this for the men. For the men, they have a billiards room where they have pool tables. They have maybe over 30 I'm not exaggerating, guys. I'm just going to be, I'm going to say only 30. But I know there's about 60 TVs in there. Big screen TV, small TV. Every direction you turn, anywhere you sit in the billiards, they have a TV. All the football games, the baseball games, golf, everything you want to see is in there. They even have a Pac-Man machine that is absolutely free. My husband was playing, and my dad was playing. And they were like, "You want to play? You want to play?" I was like, "Nah." But then later on, when we went to the room, my husband said it was absolutely free. You didn't have to put quarters or anything in it, guys. So make sure you, if you want to take your husband and they want like to watch that football game or the playoffs, they got you. They got you covered. Okay. Now, let's talk about the spa. The spa is amazing. They have the detox there in the spa. They have couples massages. They have single massages. They have the Swedish. They have the muds. They have the hot rocks. I will suggest, if you are interested in going to the spa, that you book it inside of your portal before you go. Every day I went to the spa, it was almost sold out of everything because people don't play about their spa services. They go to they vacation just to go to the spa, right? And they go every day. Some people do. You work all year long. Some people work 2 or 3 years before they go on a vacation, and they want to relax when they get there, right? So don't sleep on the spa. It's on the 14th floor. Our room was on the 14th floor right near the spa. So I was able to go in there every day and look and see what was happening. You can get your hair done, you get your nails done, you get your toes done. You can go in there if you have dark spots on your face or under your eyes. My dad went in there and got a free treatment for the lines on his under his eyes. And you guys, that's a part of your experience, right? Alrighty. There are plenty of seats throughout the entire ship. They have the bird nests where you can go inside of them and rest all day with the cushions, and you don't have to fight for them. Now, if you get up at 2 and 3 o'clock in the afternoon, that's going to be something different. But if you get up at 7 or 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning, you know how some cruises you go to, you have to be up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go run and get a day bed. It's not like that on the Icon of the Sea. They have day beds all over the ship. They have different types of seating areas all around the ship. Now, let me tell you this. They also have a swim up bar on the ship. Yes, they have a swim up bar. I was like, did they forget anything? I don't think so, right? The swim up bar, it's not deep. I think it was about 2 or 3 feet. It is phenomenal. Also in the swim up bar, they have seats, like lounge seats, where you can just lounge, get out of the seat, go to the bar, or have someone bring you a drink. Alrighty. Don't forget, if you go on the Icon of the Sea, spend some time at the swim up bar. Okay. Now, let's talk about children on this ship. The children have their own area. They have one whole deck that they can go to for all their restaurants, all the water fun for them, so they won't be all in the adult jacuzzis or other places. They are allowed in some of the jacuzzis that are not in the adult area, but they have their own area. It was New Year's Eve, so therefore it was a lot of children on this ship because it was a holiday. I suggest that you go a different time, like in the summer when school is in, so you won't see that many children. But if you have children, by all means bring them. And they have babysitters on the ship. They have their own area. It is safe. The children were just having a phenomenal time. It was very expensive for a New Year's cruise. So I didn't bring my grandson or my grandchildren because the price to me, maybe not to you, but the price to me was a little bit too expensive for children. Okay. Now, let's talk about the entertainment on the ship. They have areas where they have jazz, where they're playing the piano. They have areas where they have DJs in the nightclubs. Yes, they have nightclubs. They have the comedy club. They have the water show area. They also have the ice skating area where they have the ice skating shows. And it is a little chilly back there. I was like, whoo, because I don't like to be cold, right? What else can I tell you about the entertainment? They have the casino, full-blown casino. the bar, there's two bars inside of the casino. So you don't have to leave. They're walking around offering you, well, not for free. They're offering you drinks for payment, and then you can go up and walk up to the bar as well. This ship has so many bars and lounge areas because I guess it's so big, and they thought about everything. They thought about every type of person and every type of personality because it's something there for everyone. Okay, let's go back to my notes because I don't want to forget anything. Um, Talked about the children, plenty of seats. Oh, they have I talked about miniature golf. Let's talk about the zip lining on the ship. They have two. They have one zip line that's actually on the ship that seems a little safer, but then they have a zip line. I put a video on my Instagram page, Majestic Millionaires Travel. It's a new Instagram page I just started. You guys go follow it. Please, thank you. I appreciate it. Um, you can zip line off of the ship as if you're going to be going into the water. What you do is you stand on a ledge. It drops just like this. You have the harness and everything on. It drops as if you're dropping down in the water, and then it takes you around the water and around a portion of the ship. I was supposed to do it, but I just ran out of time and I didn't get to everything. So make sure you experience that. They have the basketball court. They have the ping pong. They have so many games for children and adults, right? Um, Talked about the buffet. The comic show, you have to make a reservation. The water show, you have to make a reservation inside of the app before you go on the cruise, or you can be a standby. We were a standby for the comedy show, but of course we didn't get in because it was full. When the people sign up, they are serious. They show up and they watch the comedy show. But the other guests on the ship, they said it was great, great comic, and it was a really wonderful show. I don't have anything on the back of my paper. They also have a pizza parlor on the ship. Almost every ship you go to has pizza in late night. The pizza is 24 hours. But I'll share the difference between Icon on the Sea on any other cruises that I've been on. The pizza is like a real pizza shop. It's not that like thin, cheap pizza where they're just putting a little bit of sauce and cheese and maybe one or two pepperonis. The pizza was flowing constantly, full of pepperoni. They had different types of pizza too. They had sausage, they had cheese, they had pineapple pizza. They have all types of pizza. They had ham and pepperoni, a mixture of meat pizza. So you will not be disappointed. And all that's free, guys. The pizza shop is free. The Pearl Cafe is free. The Park Cafe is free. The Windjammer is free. The where else? The dinner at nighttime is free, where you go sit at your table. Also, the days while you are out to sea, if you don't want to go to the buffet for breakfast and don't want to order your breakfast in your room, you can actually go into the restaurants and order a breakfast, a sit down. And it's absolutely free. You can order omelets. They have a menu that you order from. So it's like you're in a 5-star dining experience for breakfast the days that you're out to sea. So most ships have that, but a lot of people don't know about that. So they miss that opportunity. They had 2 dress-up nights. They had an all-white night. Whenever you're booking a cruise, you make sure if you're booking with a travel advisor like myself, that you find out from them what are the nights for the formal attire, what are the nights for the theme nights, what colors are you going to be wearing on that ship, so you won't get on the ship without having the knowledge that you need to participate. You can participate in anything without a white outfit, even just because it was the white night, but you want to feel like you are participating. They have a wonderful photographer on the ship, several photographers on the ship, all over the ship, right? They have drink packages just like anywhere else, but those are very expensive. But if you like to drink, you get 15 drinks a day per person, and you have to buy the package inside of the app. You can also buy the package when you get on the ship. They also have a soda package. We purchased a soda package. They give you a cup. At the bottom of the cup, it has a sensor code that allows you to go to all the machines around the ship, get soda, um, soda water. All the juice on the ship is for free. But if you want any soda products, you have to buy the soda package. Okay? Um, what else can I tell you, man? Do anybody on here have any questions? If you do, just drop them in the comments section. Even if you come back and watch this on the replay, you could drop your questions in the comment section, and I would certainly answer them for you. If you would like to book this cruise, certainly reach out to Majestic Millionaires Travel Agency, and we would love to book this trip for you. There's no way within an hour I can tell you everything about the ship. I hope I have given you enough information where you would say, I have to go. Now, I'll share the stops that we went to. Our first stop was to Kitson Nevis, and it was nice. It was a small island. I've been there before, but it was picturesque. The water was beautiful. The weather was nice, but it was small and it wasn't a lot to do. Then the next, we went to St. Thomas. St. Thomas, of course, you guys all know, is beautiful. They party there, but we were only there until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. No, St. Thomas, let me go back. We don't even know why we stopped there. We were only there till 1 o'clock. We got there and got off the ship at about 9, and then we had to be back on the ship. The ship was pulling off at 1 o'clock. So that was like a bummer. And then our last stop, we were at Coco Cay, Royal Caribbean's private island, where everything is on the island. All the free food is there. All the chairs are free. There's pools there, several different areas on the beach. They have cabanas, but you have to rent the cabanas in the app prior to the cruise because they were all sold out a couple of weeks before we went on the cruise. We were looking to get a cabana, but that wasn't possible. Everything that you want that's going to be something of substance, that you really know other people are going to be interested in as well, you have to do it at least a few months in advance or it will sell out. Now, I'll talk about the size of the ship as far as if you want to take an elder person. My parents went with me and they did really great on the ship. My mom was on a walker because she was having some problems with her legs, but she was still able to maneuver. Of course, because the ship was so big, if you do have a parent or aunt or a sibling or even a cousin that has a mobility issue, you want to make sure you rent a scooter. You know, that was one of our mistakes. My mom had her walker, but we probably should have gotten her a scooter so she can move a little faster to get around a little bit more on the ship. But for age-wise, this ship is for everyone. My mom is 80. My dad was 85. They loved it. It was something there for them. They got a lot of relaxation. They got a lot of, rest time in. And I'll talk about my room, which I had a balcony. My sister had an interior, and my dad and mom had an interior. My mom and dad had an handicapped accessible room. It was right at the elevator on the 10th floor. 454 was the room. OMG. It was like a big bedroom. And then it had a big bathroom in there that you could just, like a walk-in bathroom, walk-in shower. Everything was open. I think their bathroom was almost as big as some of Carnival's smaller rooms. In my sister's room, she was on the 11th floor. She had a walk-in closet. And you can go in, the bedroom was set up here, and then you walk around in the room, and they have their separate closet, and then they have the bathroom was in a separate area. I was like, wow, I could have really had the interior, but I like to see the ocean all night, and I like to sleep with the door open. So with the balcony, I was on 14, like I said, right near the spa. I was in room 158, 14th floor, room 158. It was a really, really nice room. We had the couch. We had a separate bathroom. The shower door, they have made it better. I don't know if you've been on one of them older cruises where you got to kind of squeeze in to get in the shower, or if you're a bigger stock person, You really can't all fit in there all the way. All the showers have been changed. The door opens halfway, and like you can get in on both sides. We had a balcony. You could walk out. They had the chairs out there, and everything was just amazing, right? I didn't have any complaints. My sister did have a complaint. There was a wine stain on her carpet when she got there, but we're going to address that. And I want people to know that no trip is going to be 100% perfect. And you have to give people some grace, but they're going to take care of everything. If you make your complaint, they're going to take care of it to their best ability. And then you also have the ability to write a letter in if you're still not satisfied with the fix, if there was a problem, right? All right. Hi, Amy. Thank you for jumping on. We're just going over a little bit of information about my experience on the Icon of the Sea. And I think basically that's it. I mean, I can go into some real details about where everything is, where you should sleep, but the video is not for that. It's just to let you know that this cruise ship is for everyone. Some highlights, information about the food, the billiards, stuff that you really need to know. And my last take is the next time I go on the Icon of the Sea, because I'm definitely going to go again, I won't even go off of the ship because the hideaway adult area was all I really needed for what I was looking to get out of the cruise. And spending that quality time with my parents was the most important to me. Okay? So you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching my video. And if you ever need help with booking a cruise or a vacation, reach out to Majestic Millionaires Travel Agency and we will take good care of you. Thank you. Bye-bye.